Now this I can do.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where I left, and I brought back, Zev, Win, and Liliana. I'm gonna change Zev's tactics for a second. Oh, I forgot he has another, oh wow. Whoops, self, if you are I don't surrounded by no enemies. It's like I have no idea what would be the best. Like being attacked. Just being attacked in general. If you're what? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe that one. Oh, I can't remember what the other thing was. I think it has something to do with enemy nearest visible. Use the ability. Was it below the belt? Do we have? I don't know if we have below the belt. We also have riposte. Yeah, we don't have below the belt. Use ability. Below the belt. If yeah, nearest visible. Right. All right. Sounds good to me. Okay. You can stop now. Turn it off. Stop being stealth. Well, that ability is just weird. If your mana or stamina is less than 90%. If you are surrounded by at least 2 enemies. How about that? Alright, he's just gonna keep it on for now, I guess.
So, I imagine it has been some time for you, Liliana.
Some time for me? I do not know what you mean.
Some time since you last knocked boots, shall we say? You did just come from the cloistered life, no?
Of course it has been some time. There are more important things in life than knocking boots, Zevran.
Oh, I'll not argue that. I simply mean that the body has urges. Urges given to us by the Maker. Yours must be considerable after all that time.
That is a very personal question.
I mean no offense. I simply offer my services
my
should you ever feel the need for release.
Let me think about it then. Should every man in Ferelden suddenly die, you may even have your chance.
Haha, progress.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. He's just like flirting with everybody. That's so funny. That really is hilarious. It's like, man, nobody seems to like him.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
Yo.
All men are the work of our... The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world.
You guys have the best boobs for old ladies I've ever seen.
Over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's
Are you a chanter?
and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She
wasn't
shall
paying
know
attention.
the peas of the Maker's
The
benediction.
peas!
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veal holds no
Whoa.
uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the
the
Maker
heck
shall
is
be
this?
her bacon and her shield,
Her
her
bacon!
foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I liked her version of the chant better.
Hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be welcome.
She's training to be a chanter.
Correcting me. What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget.
Fuss budget! What are you
Praying
doing?
for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
I don't remember the chant having any passages about
Andraste,
bacon.
deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch on to blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
It
Never
is
mind.
almost mealtime, isn't it?
I thought so.
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Okie dokie. What is this? Pumpkins? Pumpkins. Chanter board. Hello?
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the
That
cathedral
which you
closed?
fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
What's wrong
Are they
with your
singing
friend?
the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Valroyo years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this? Why did
He
he stop
wouldn't be
taking
a
it?
Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else. May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Come back later, I guess. Oh, hey.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for
sure.
the Chanter's Board?
Who
I
are
am
you?
Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry.
So, like, relics?
And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
Well, what are you so
I have
proud of?
always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which
Ooh,
is more
cool,
difficult
cool.
than it sounds.
There are still relics to be found after all these years?
My thought exactly. But I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker
Yeah.
on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We
Oh,
all
she's
want
smart.
a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
You have a head on your shoulders. Balancing faith and reason is
And often
difficult, though.
close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even
nice.
false symbols have the power to inspire. But it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Oh, I could start. Oh, could you tell me about
You've
your
shown
job?
admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you
Diatribe.
again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
How many relics
Well,
have you found?
There's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't.
Huh?
Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
You think the Urn of Sacred Ashes is real?
Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn. But it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims.
I don't know
The
why
real
they want to
ashes
buy the
may still
ashes
be hidden
anyway.
somewhere, though it's possible
Seems
the
kind of
urn
morbid.
broke. Of course,
I've got to
enjoy your
go.
visit to the chantry.
It's not like I can actually go in the chantry.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
She's a funny old lady. Fiery. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. What's that glowing? What is it? What's this? Oh, let me see. Don't I have... Oh. Our friend is not missing quite some time, and not gatherings, or lesser for the loss of his tales. Oh, is Reynolds that crazy guy? 10. Will soon become my trust that this will not lead to lasting harm. Oh. Okay. That should be easy to do. I need to do that. I have the, I have the... Oh, come on. The scrolls, I think. But I don't know how to return them. Let's do... Oh, so it's the relatives who are getting in trouble or something? Like they're like it's okay that hopefully that the mages will be treated fairly. But hey,
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
you have a prick face.
Thank you and farewell.
What? He was a jerk and then he's like, thanks for yes, thank you, farewell.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct
Where's
from
this
Orthanor.
other house? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where is it? Is it in a different part of the city? No? It's over right in front of me. We will go to Genitivi's house. In a moment. Stay away from me, children. I don't trust you. Door of a blood mage's relative. Okay. Okay. Where's the... Oh, wait. Ah! So I noticed, actually, that Denerim is big! Like, I didn't really know that, but I noticed I was doing something. Dark Alley, Dirty Back... That wasn't there a second ago, I think. Arl of Denerim, Royal Palace, Alienage, Fort Dracon the Pearl? I don't know what that is. But I also... Okay. Genitivi's house. This is a pretty ramshackle place. When you look at it. Looks like it's fallen on hard times, you know what I mean? Brother Genitivi, Brother Genitivi. Hey, can I talk to you yet?
What is it? I have work to do. All right.
Man,
Dwarven
I want to
craft.
buy. I guess the mage stuff is elsewhere. All right. I'm gonna save outside of this door just in case something goes horribly awry. Do we actually get... I get a feeling we're not going to actually meet Genitivi in here, but maybe we will. That'd be really cool. I'd like to meet the guy who's written most everything I've read. Hello? Oh, you're not Genitivi. I just walked into your house, like Link.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
He found Andraste's ashes. Arl Eamon needs
He
them.
was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it...
He's
the Maker only
gone!
knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Genitivi! I'd love to meet him. Why was searching for the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
They may have been detained. I'm sure they are fine. Where did you
don't
send
ask
them?
me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I need to obtain the ashes, or Arl Eamon will die.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake
Oh,
Kellenheim,
the princess
investigating
one!
something in that area.
Maybe? What exactly was he
I
investigating?
don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Cunning, but you just said that he spoke. But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
Cunning? Huh. Intimidate. You sound nervous. Hiding
That's
something?
not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genitivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Us? Who's us?
I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genitivi.
Boy!
But you persisted.
I'm
now
persistent.
it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me. I do this in your name.
Warden senses tingling.
Back up. Actually, no. We're gonna do...
Let's get started.
Oh, he's a... Whoa! Let's try managing him. And then punching him. And then... Nope. Draining some life from
Let's
him.
make this quick, shall we?
And then... Nope. Lightning.
Let's get started.
Keep him distracted. Let's see if this won't do anything. Oh, Zebran, I need to make him aggressive. I think I was interrupted.
Right.
Stay where you are.
Oh.
Be nice.
Well then. Commoner clothing, expert paralyze rune. Score. Hey, you know anything
Something
about
I
this
can
place?
help with?
What do you know about
Denerim
this
is
place?
Ferelden's most important city, yes?
Ferelden's.
This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart, Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Aww. Let's talk about something
I can
else.
help with?
Let's talk to you about something?
What's on your mind?
Never mind. Okay. Yes. Zeb tactics. Zeb. He needs to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Okay. Hopefully he lives. Okay, time to explore Genitivi's house. On the betrayal of Andraste. Shoot. Blood of war. Right. Urn of Sacred Ashes. Find the urn. Wait, what is it? The man who called himself William became defensive and attacked you. He is now dead. Well, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Denerim. When anyone in Ferelden speaks to going to the city, they inevitably mean Denerim. There is no other place in the kingdom which rivals it, not in size, population, wealth, or importance. It is the seat of the Theron family, capital of Ferelden, the largest seaport, and by ancient tradition, the meeting place of the lands meet. As well, Denerim was the birthplace of Andraste. Oh, was it? One of them, anyway, as several other sites claim to have been the prophet's early home, including Jader and Orlais. The Chantry takes no stance on which site's claim is valid, but is well known that Andraste was Ferelden by birth. Oh, I forgot. When visiting the pilgrimage site in Denerim, it is inadvisable to mention Jader at all. The city rests at the foot of Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain that is scarred by ancient lava flows. During Andraste's lifetime, it reputedly filled the sky with a great column of black ash and sent burning rock raining down as far away as the Free Marches, but it is now considered extinct. Some believe it merely sleeps and will again darken the sky with ash and fire when the last Ferelden king dies, but this is highly unlikely. From Brother Genitivi. Ferelden. Geography of Ferelden. The kingdom of Ferelden is the southernmost civilized nation in Thedas, although some scholars dispute the claim to civilization. It is perhaps the most physically isolated of all kingdoms in Thedas. To the east is the Amarathian Ocean, to the north the Waking Sea, to the south the Kokari Wilds, which in the summer months are a vast peat bog, and in the winter become a treacherous labyrinth of iced-over waterways. The Frostback Mountains guard the western border, and only a narrow plain between the mountains and the sea allows travel between Ferelden and Orlais. Most of the land in the central portion of the kingdom, called the Banorn, is open plains. These are crossed by the remnants of an ancient Tevinter highway that once connected Valroya with Ostagar, on the edge of the Kokari Wilds. The western part of Ferelden is dominated a huge caldera filled by the runoff from glaciers from nearby mountains. The Lake Calenhad is home to the famed fortress of Redcliffe, as well as the Circle Tower, which houses Ferelden's Circle of Magi. In the east is the vast Brazilian forest, which superstitious locals profess to be haunted, and from which rises the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain that guards the capital city of Denerim. We got a lot of stuff popping up all of a sudden. Okay. I pressed the wrong button, but... History of the Chantry, Chapter 3. Right, he conquered... Found they had turned from him. Oh. Oh. Huh. Huh. Odd. I mean, not odd, it makes sense, but I've read it before, but something like it anyway, but... Dragon cults? Let us suggest for the moment that a high dragon is simply an animal, a cunning animal to be sure, but in possession of no true self-awareness or sentience. There has not, after all, been a single recorded case of a dragon attempting to communicate or performing any act that could not likewise be attributed to a clever beast. How then does one explain these instances of so-called dragon cults throughout history? One dragon cult might be explainable, especially in the light of the reverence of the old gods in the ancient Tevinter Imperium. In the wake of the First Blight, many desperate Imperial citizens turned to the worship of real dragons to replace the old gods who had failed them. A dragon, after all, was a god figure that they could see. It was there, as real as the Archdemon itself, and as evidence makes clear, did offer a degree of protection to its cultists. Other dragon cults could be explained in the light of the first. Some cult members might have survived and spread the word. The worship of the old gods was as widespread as the Imperium itself. Certainly such secrets could have made their way into many hands, but there have been reports of dragon cults even in places where the Imperium never touched. Among folks who had never heard of the old gods or had any reason to, how does one explain them? Members of a dragon cult live in the same layer as a high dragon, nurturing and protecting its defenseless young. Whoa! In exchange, the High Dragon seems to permit these cultists to kill a small number of these young in order to feast on draconic blood. That blood is said to have a number of strange long-term effects, including bestowing greater strength and endurance, as well as an increased desire to kill. It may breed insanity as well. Nevarran dragon hunters have said that these cultists are incredibly powerful opponents. The changes in the cultists are a form of blood magic, surely, but how did the symbolic relationship between the cult and the High Dragon form in the first place? How did the cultists know to drink the dragon's blood? How did the High Dragon convince them to care for its young, or know that they would? Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of the Nevarran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood. With dragons only recently reappearing and still incredibly rare, we may never know the truth, but the question remains. By Brother Florian. Oh, man. That's it. I think that's a clue. Pretty sure if what I have vague recollections of is true. This is kind of a... It's like a little wash basin, or is it like a laundry basin? I'm not sure. Corpse? Oh, whoa, computer, jeez, stop doing creepy things. Corpse? Oh! No! On the physical structure of the chantry. Chest. Steel symbol of Andraste and Genitivi's research. No, I don't want to read that. Wait, what do I want to do? Oh, update. Okay. Brother Genitivi's research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genitivi's are going to Haven. That's right. Because Haven was the location of an old dragon cult. I remember hints of that. I remember. Stop glowing at me. I feel bad. Well, he's been dead for a while then. If he's like, you know, so decomposed that we couldn't smell him. I don't know. Oh, good job, Alistair. Okay, are we gonna get like attacked? I feel like we might get attacked or something. Hapacha. Alright, well, it looks like we got this segment of Denerim done, so I think we'll head to the alienage next. But I am going to call it here. If you've noticed, I've had a couple interruptions because things are going on in the house that I need to go participate in. Holidays. So fun. It is fun. It's good times. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hope this episode isn't too short. Thanks again. I will see you in the next one.